Why choose Australia as a prestigious education destination? Australia stands as a premier destination for education, renowned for its commitment to internationalization, significant investment in research and development, and hosting 3 of the top 20 globally ranked universities, tuition protection schemes, the well-educated and supportive Nepali diaspora, multicultural society, and attractive stay-back options make Australia a prime destination for Nepali students seeking both education and career developments. When I first landed in Sydney in 2005 with my wife and my elder daughter Dia, the Nepali community in Australia was modest. Including my brothers, who is now an Australian citizen, the significant surge began around 2007, thanks to the Australian government's inclusive policies. Having traveled just before this surge, I feel a personal connection to this remarkable growth. Today, over 200,000 Nepalese, including over 70,000 students, contribute significantly to the Australian economy. Nepal has become the 3rd largest country for students and ranks 7th in Australia's service export business. Over the year, we have established and led various associations. Recognizing the need for a premier and exclusive association, we formed AAERI Nepal 6 years ago with the support of the Australian government and our colleagues from AAERI India. With the dedication of talented colleagues such as Mahesh, Buddhi, Rajendra, Navaraj, and others, AAERI Nepal has become a premier agency association deeply committed to advocacy and providing students with seamless opportunities. Independent and non-biased, AAERI Nepal welcomes all agencies that meet our membership criteria. Starting with 20 agencies, we have now grown to 42 and counting, contributing significantly to major Australian universities and colleges. From the beginning, we have focused on advocating for hassle-free NOCs, addressing equivalent issues with Tribhuvan University, and easing the consultancy renewal process. As the founding president, I have served 2 terms, and after my recent term, with overwhelming support from our members, I have decided to lead the association once again. I believe there are still significant challenges in the industry that requires our collaborative efforts to address. Thank you to all members for trusting me again in my term. AAERI Nepal has been closely collaborating with India since its inception, participating in convention in New Delhi and contributing to the AIC conference in Australia annually. We have made joint submissions to Australian government on various issues during challenging times. Our certain lawmakers and media in Nepal often express concerns about the outflow of funds for education abroad. However, they often overlook the substantial benefits that the growing Nepalese diaspora brings to our society in terms of political, economical, social, and lifestyle changes. While remittances remains a major source of income for Nepal, I believe our people are becoming more globally competent, skillful, and financially independent. This transformation is bringing significant changes to Nepal's IT, tourism, and private workforce sectors. I urge the Nepalese government to view international education not as an expense, but as an investment for the country's future. Our neighbors, India and China, have grown tremendously due to their people's global exposure. Our government should capitalize on the strength and talent of the Nepalese diaspora. Nepali students have found remarkable success in Australia, becoming integral parts of both academic institutions and the broader community. Their achievements are a testament to the robust educational ties and the supportive environment provided by both the countries. The stories of Nepali students excelling in their fields and contributing to both Australian and Nepalese societies are numerous and inspiring. ANA President Ananda Pore will later share the success stories of the Nepalese diaspora in Australia and at home. Personally, I had the option of sending my children to other competent countries. However, I choose Australia. One daughter is graduating from the University of Sydney, and another will soon graduate from her high school. I have witnessed firsthand the quality of Australian education and the safety and opportunities it provides for individual growth. Now, what are the challenges of recruitment? Despite positive stories, there are significant challenges in recruitment. Virtual companies and aggregators are disrupting the market by recruiting a wide range of students and using inexperienced sub-agents, frequent changes in immigration policy, manipulated news by local education providers, and the global geopolitical scenario contribute to the challenges. Intense competition among providers, aggressively pursuing recruitment targets adds to the difficulty for quality and well-established recruiters. I advise frequent dialogues among key stakeholders to avoid confusing students and their parents. The Department of Home Affairs has played a critical role in shaping government policies that impact international education positively. These policies have created a framework that ensures the integrity and quality of education that international students receive in Australia. As we navigate these regulations, it is crucial to stay abreast of recent updates from Australia, including changes in the migration strategies and upcoming amendments to the Education Service for Overseas Student resource framework. The Australian government periodically updates its policies in the best interest of Australia and international stakeholders. By staying informed and adapting to these changes, we can ensure that the recruitment of international students is efficient and beneficial for all the parties involved. As part of the larger community and a chair of Education Councils at CNI, we invited Matthew Johnson, Minister Councillors from the Department of Opportunities in Nepal, and share his experiences in policy formation for establishing standalone Australian university campuses in Nepal. Additionally, we plan to take a delegation, including lawmakers, government employees, and education providers to understand TNE initiatives similar to those in India and Sri Lanka, and foster partnerships with Nepalese universities in dual degree programs, articulation, research, and development. I encourage AAERI Nepal's members to invite university partners and highly academic professionals to explore opportunity in Nepal, particularly in the hospitality and IT sectors, which are priorities of the current government, and also to bring international students to Nepal to study Buddhism at Gautam Buddha University. I would also like to acknowledge the vital role of the Australian Embassy Business Advisory Group, of which I am a member. Quality agencies committed to ethical recruitment practices, enhancing our digital presence through an upgraded website and active social media engagement to reach a broader audience, providing a regular training sessions and workshops for our members to stay updated on the latest industry trends and best practices, advocating for policies that benefit international education and addressing any challenges faced by our members, strengthening our ties with industry partners and education institutions to create more opportunity for Nepali students. Continuing requesting to all the Australian providers to work with Nepal-based agents, mainly AAERI Nepal's member. This growing relationship and the credit for these achievements go to our current ambassador, whose leadership has been exemplary during her tenure. Initiatives like the TIFA agreements pathways have strengthened business ties and opened new avenues for collaboration and growth. We wish her all the best for your future endeavors. And we look forward to welcoming the new ambassador, Australian Ambassador Nepal, soon. As we stand here, it is probably the last time we see Felicity in our formal program, but she will always remain in our heart. As she promised to be around in Nepal, we shall always hope to invite her to our future events based on our availability. You are the most dynamic ambassador in our history, and you have done so much to make the embassy's outreach wider to that the Australian government sees Nepal from its own eyes. We will miss you, Ambassador, as well as my Thuli Didi, my big sister. In conclusion, as we continue to build on these foundations, let us remain committed to maintaining the highest standards of quality and integrity. Together, we can ensure that the next generation of our students receive the education that empowers them to succeed and contribute meaningfully to the society. Thank you all for your attention, and I look forward to our continued collaboration and success. Thank you very much.